Ooh, look how many times practice that took. That took one shot. Seattle!
Everybody's planning to see Seattle's spectacular $100 million World's Fair.
So pack up your troubles and forget your cares. Pack up your family and head for the fair in Seattle.
Welcome to the future and all the wonders of the 21st century in the greatest preview the world has ever seen.
Take away a head look at tomorrow, just as if you were there.
Rocket ride to Mars in the breathtaking U.S. Science Pavilion. See the fabulous city of tomorrow in the gigantic, wall-less, pillarless Coliseum. Have fun with the happy-go-lucky crowds.
Pack up your troubles.
For 6 wonderful months.
Pack up your family and head for the fair.
It's the big thrilling adventure of a lifetime. Opening April 21st to October 21st in Seattle.
All right, everybody, how you doing? We're at Seattle Center today. It is a beautiful day. The sun is out in Seattle, so once again, we are out, and we're going to take you on a little tour of the Seattle Center. Behind us, you can see it's a Pacific Science Center, but this entire area was from the 1962 World's Fair. So a lot of these things are left over, Space Needle being the most prominent. We just wanted to get out today. It's sunny. We just wanted to make sure we get out and enjoy. So we're going to do a really quick walkthrough and just show you a little bit about what's in Seattle Center. And here we go.
Bye. Center, and this is the Children's Theater. It was the very first place where our daughter attended her acting classes when she was 3 years old. We would bring her here for her acting classes, and she's still taking acting classes. She loves to do that and still sing. They don't have anything really showing, but hopefully it'll come back in the future and Shayna can take part of it again.
All right, so here we are. Seattle Center. Behind me is the Pacific Science Center. And we're at the foot here of the Space Needle, the famous Space Needle. This entire area was filled with all kinds of games, attractions, like I mentioned, for the 1962 World Fair, and a lot of it stayed behind. There was a place called the Fun Forest, which has since been removed, but this place was filled with rides and stands and attractions, and it actually attracted a few families and everything. It was a nice place to come to. This place has changed a little bit, so we're gonna explore a little bit of the area and tell you the differences and what it looks like today. So here we are at the foot of the Space Needle. Right here is the entrance behind me. So we got a little crowd going on here. There's a performer. He's doing balloons, animals right here. There's a few people out. It's nearing spring, so it's nice to see crowds coming here. But like I was mentioning, it's nothing like 1962. People were dressed up in suits and ties, their best dressed things they could put on, and celebrating technology. Pacific Science Center, which we're gonna cast, was dedicated to science and technology of the future, and then the Space Needle was one of those examples and is well known in the Seattle area, probably the biggest icon in the Seattle area. We're inside the gift shop here at the Space Needle. We have to use the bathroom. So if you're walking around, most bathrooms are closed. Space Needle is a good place to come, buy your little gifts, use the bathroom. We noticed so far that the restaurants that are normally open are all closed. So we're going to continue walking around Space Needle and Seattle Center. I can guarantee you it wasn't $5 if this is the original. So $5 what you can pay for this little mold. It's probably worth a couple pennies, but still pretty cool. It says it's from the 1962 World Fair. I'm not sure if it is or not. It looks cool, but this is something that a family and children would see during the fair. This place was like bustling with people. It was like a huge attraction. Alright, the architecture of this building is really cool. This is what's called MoPop. It's the Museum of Pop Culture. It was originally called the EMP Experience Music Project, and I remember being a part of its first opening of its doors in the year 2000. So again, so many various different things in the Seattle Center area. I just wanted to take you on a quick tour to show you what it looks like today. If you look at the top of the bushes there, that light green is actually glass. This is the Chihuly Glass Museum. He is a very famous local artist with works all over the world. Nationwide, his most notable work is all the glasswork located in the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas. So as you can see, there's not a lot of people outside. This is a Saturday mid-afternoon. It's getting warmer and restrictions are lifting, so people are slowly coming out, but this is definitely a lot less people than you expect to see on a normal weekend. But still, it was very relaxing and very beautiful.
Right now I am by the Pacific Science Center, and right behind me is the Space Needle, coming up really close to it, and it looks beautiful. It's a really nice landmark in Seattle, and I miss coming here, and I'm happy we finally did. Daddy! Hey Dad, I keep...
Pike Place Market is directly behind me, and we're walking down towards the waterfront. So we can get some Ivar's clam chowder, some Ivars seafood. Look at this view in front of us. So in front of me, this way, is a Pike Place, and behind me is the Great Wheel. We're gonna go down to Seattle Waterfront. My family is really frustrated with me. Everybody is so hungry, but I wanna get a shot of this beautiful scenery behind us. There's nobody here. There's a few lookouts on this street here. Some of them are more crowded than others, but here's a perfect spot on this railing, this construction below us. But here's a view of the Seattle Great Wheel, and this is on Elliott Bay. And I failed to mention in our last video, right behind me used to be the Seattle Viaduct. Viaduct was like a second level overpass, cars moving in both directions. It's been in the Seattle area for many, many years, but they finally demolished it. Now there's an underground tunnel that runs along Alaskan Way, but the viaduct is gone, which means a lot of parking spaces have been gone. You see all this construction. It took us a long time to find parking, which is why we parked up by Pike Place Market. We're gonna walk down to the Seattle waterfront, but the viaduct is gone in Seattle, and this is what it looks like. Ivars Fish Bar, here we are. The way Ivars Seafood started in 1938 was Ivar Hagelin is his name. He had like a little area that he showed sea life and shellfish and all that sort of stuff as a place to display the things. Noticed people were hungry, so he started making red clam chowder. From red clam chowder, things took off into other items like halibut, as we eat today. And so that's over here. They have about 19 locations all across the Puget Sound area, and this was original. And so we can't wait to eat some great seafood. I love your smile, Maui. Good job.
Okay, well, I just got our order. Original clam chowder for everybody. These are 8 ounces. They serve them in a few different sizes. And then I also got a 16 ounce.
that, Mama?
Clam chowder.
And then, of course, comes with a really nice spoon, actually. I like these spoons.
Maui just grabbed it. He's so hungry.
Okay, let's go ahead and drink.
Look how creamy this clam chowder is.
Yeah, and these are here as halibut, and then we also got some jumbo prawns.
Mmm.
There's something in the air.
All right, we're here back at Pier 56. You remember my wife and I came here on a date night, but we got the kids here today. We're walking through on Seattle's waterfront. We're at Red Robin. My wife loves the fries and she loves this campfire sauce, so we're waiting on that to go order. We're just here sitting in the sun. I'd love to tell you that it's warm, but it's actually really cold, isn't it? Look at this, I wore shorts even. my white legs, it's cold, but I'm ready for spring, ready for summer. We're just waiting for our food. Yeah, Maya has pants, he was smart. It's cold and windy today.
And I have cool red shoes.
What'd you get?
Oh, you know, I got my favorite campfire sauce with fries.
Here's the harbor steps behind us. We didn't walk up it, so we're gonna walk up it now. I'm down here on Western Avenue. Harbor steps takes us all the way up to First Avenue.
There's something in the air.
That's the one they call candy.
Thank you. We always stop by here to get this, what's known as the candy salmon. It's wild and it's really good for snacks. It's all good.
They have great sample sizes here.
Look at that fish, it's looking at me. Wow, now oh yeah, the $10. Oh yeah.
That was a quick walk through Pike Place. We grabbed a couple of things, went to our favorite seafood place for some candy salmon. Now we're just walking past. Back there is that first Starbucks that everyone likes to go to. And we're just going back to the car, gonna go home. Hope you enjoyed this quick trip around Seattle on another sunny weekend. Hope you enjoyed walking around with us on another sunny weekend here in Seattle. We ended off at Pike Place Market, started off at Seattle Center, and saw a little bit of the Space Needle and some of those things. We will do those tours later. But for now, did you guys have a great weekend again?
I had a great weekend. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified for all our new adventures.
Dust Spencer Adventure
out! Capiche!